Jacob Mudenda sends shocking warning to Mnangagwa. What this means for Zimbabwe's future. Ladies and gentlemen, when the winds of political change start to swirl, they often begin with whispers from the very top. In Zimbabwe, those whispers have suddenly turned into something much louder, and perhaps more startling. Speaker of Parliament Jacob Mudenda, a man not known for careless words, has just sent what many are calling a veiled warning to President Emmerson Mnangagwa. But what lies beneath this sudden burst of political tension? Stay tuned, because what we're about to uncover could signal a major shift in Zimbabwe's political landscape. Before we dive deep, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more timely updates, deep political breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes stories that mainstream media won't always bring you. Your support helps us keep the truth coming, uninterrupted and uncensored. Now, let's set the scene. Jacob Mudenda is no small player in the world of Zimbabwean politics. As Speaker of Parliament, he sat close to the flame of power for years. Often seen as a loyalist to the ruling party ZANU-PF, Mudenda has rarely, if ever, publicly stepped out of line. But something has changed. In a recent speech that many are calling calculated and bold, Mudenda appeared to challenge the current leadership's direction, warning against succession manipulation, governance stagnation, and a political culture that resists renewal. Though he never named Mnangagwa directly, the message was clear to anyone paying attention. Observers were quick to point out the timing. With the 2028 elections on the horizon and growing speculation about who will take the reins next, some say this is Mudenda's way of throwing down the gauntlet. In his address, he emphasized the need for constitutional adherence, generational change, and accountability, words that carry weight, especially in a party known for internal loyalty over open criticism. What makes this even more dramatic is that this message came from within the belly of the beast, from someone who has long been considered part of Mnangagwa's inner circle. Could this be the first public crack in the ZANU-PF leadership structure? Even more interesting is what this could mean for Zimbabwe's succession politics. Already, names like Constantino Chiwenga, the current vice president, have been floated as possible successors, but the internal race seems far from settled. Some analysts suggest that Mudenda's remarks might be positioning himself, or someone he supports, as a reform-minded alternative in a party weary of stagnation. The people of Zimbabwe have endured much economic strain, political uncertainty, and international isolation. And while change is often spoken about, it rarely arrives without significant internal pressure. Mudenda's comments, whether they were meant as a personal stance or a rallying cry for others inside ZANU-PF, have undoubtedly stirred the pot. Sources close to Parliament report rising tensions and whispered conversations in the hallways. No one wants to be caught on the wrong side of history, or the wrong side of power. But what Mudenda has done is shift the conversation. And in Zimbabwean politics, words are never just words. There are signals. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to be following this story closely, and trust me, things are moving fast. The power games are getting more intense, and the real drama is just beginning. As we approach the next political chapter, one thing is clear: Jacob Mudenda's warning may just be the spark that lights a much bigger fire. Will Mnangagwa heed the caution? Or will this be the beginning of an internal showdown that redefines ZANU-PF and Zimbabwe itself? Stay tuned. The story is far from over.